good things there. So a 20-6 run.
Well, they can't let themselves get emotionally out of control because they still are playing against the Lakers. Even if on cruise control, the Lakers are the Lakers.
And that's going to count. That's going to count. Weber. They're not booing the last points of the first half, are they?
No, great play by Weber, though, and a good job to follow it. You see the shot clock up there. He hustles out there. He gets the assist, the rebound, and the basket.
Got them all.
Well, the crowd booing the 20,000. Here it is again, the final play when Weber gets the basket, has 8 points, tied for the scoring lead, but with 7 minutes remaining, the Kings led by 15, and the Lakers with a 20-8 run.
In their 3 championship years where they hardly ever trap him coming off screen and rolls because of the respect they have for Shaq.
Well, that's why the other Laker players were saying that Rick Adelman was saying to him, they've got to continue to push the ball to keep the Lakers' legs moving.
I'll tell you who's moving.
Madsen remembers Kurt Rambis as a 4-time winner of an NBA title with Showtime, but it was the fact that...
And I think definitely when Mark Madsen is playing, it hinders his ability.
On the announcers table is Weber, Danny Ainge, Greg Sager, Kings Lakers. No rivalry more intense in the league than this one. Weber working his way around Walker. And the personal foul called on Keon Clark.
Well, again, they're leaving their guys on an island. There's no help right there. Weber.
Stojakovic, it appears. And here's Jim Jackson in a crowd feeding Weber. Nice pass by Jackson.
Hey, for double teaming. And Jimmy Jackson does a good job. A veteran player, really knows how to play. And that's why he's beat out Turkoglu.
When he has that shot.
Kobe had scored the last 14 points before Devin George hit the jumper, and Weber comes right back. He's got 22.
For the other players to come in and get offensive rebounds.
Shaq is 9 for 11, 21 for 26 in the last 2 games. But
well, I like to see this in Weber right here. He's going in there, does a good job, just turns his back right there on Fisher. Fisher does a good job of flopping. Anytime he runs into a screen, it's easier than fighting through it.
Well, and you see very seldom you see guys set a screen with the ball.
Played scoring 9 points, including a pair of threes replaced by
Weber, and he's always been their finisher.
Here is Divac. Good ball movement by Sacramento.
And now he's using it, too, because he's holding his team together and giving a lot of instruction out there.
Weber hits a big jumper.
People over to defend Kobe and Shaq right through his hands, but right here, Weber. That's tough when you got a guy that can score in the block. And like Rudy Tomjanovich used to say, never underestimate the heart of a champion.
Well, Chris, how badly did you want to win this game, and what does the victory mean to you and this franchise?
Hopefully we have more important wins down the road, but it means a lot to be consistent and to beat your arch rival, however you want to put it. But it just feels good. We couldn't get some shots to fall early, especially my jump hook and things like that. And the team told us Charles Barkley was dogging me, and like everybody else, wanted to prove him wrong.
You mentioned Charles. In the last 20 years, only 2 players in this league have averaged 20 points, 13 rebounds in the season. You and Charles. Yes, at halftime, he was pleading for you to take the game over. When did you decide that you had to do that?
Well, sometimes when your shot's not falling, you don't want to force it. And I was getting the position I wanted, and I felt that I was rushing my jump hook. And so I just wanted to make sure other guys were involved and still take my shots. But the second half, it was either going to be a good half or a bad half. But I didn't want to put us out of the game in the first half. I just wanted to keep working hard, try to get on the boards, and do other things to help us out. But he was right. You got to take over. And fortunately, thank God I was able to do that in the second half.
It is your responsibility as the best player in this team and the leader to lead them through the playoffs. What about your supporting cast? Is it a better team? Are you more confident this season?
I think it definitely is a better team. We have Keon Clark that definitely helps us athletically, and now we have some muscle for our guards up there. When I was checking Shaq most of the game, I knew that either with Keon back there or with Jimmy Jackson back there, I had somebody that was going to be able to rebound, and fortunately I made Shaq miss.
Speaking of Shaq, he did pick up his 20,000th point tonight. Did you congratulate him?
No, I didn't, but that's a heck of an accomplishment, especially 11 years in the league. So I'm glad that I was on the floor when he did it. I'm glad we won.
All right, thanks a lot. Let's go back to Nick.